that we'd like be hyped about it a lot longer though, didn't we? So
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. Me and Sam didn't expect to hit like max light within the first week, did we, Sam?
Nope.
no, I mean it took me a few weeks.
I remember
so.
back to D1 U1. I was stuck on level 24 for about 2 months.
Guess what, guys? We can go to level 25 and like level 335. Woohoo!
Yeah, which
We'll do that. We'll get to level 25 in the story, and we'll get to maybe what 330 through the story.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
Then the last 5 levels will come from Trials of the Nine in the raid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sam, you know my friend, Morgan, who's in the
no.
clan, the game player person.
Yeah.
He's played Destiny 2 twice. Guess what light he is?
Max.
295.
Oh.
He's played the game twice. That's how casual friendly it is.
Oh, it goes through.
I'm still in the queue, Troy. It's really annoying.
Okay, weird. My controller just gave up.
It just gave up.
And it's not that it was empty. No, it just gave up. It just got stuck on what I was doing.
Well, it's just like you're
Couldn't talk,
not
'cause
going to play
it
this
was
game now.
connected, but it was disconnected. Any inputs from whatever kind was blocked.
It was connected, but it was disconnected.
Yeah.
Great logic.
Love it.
I have no clue
Logic
why.
in the world.
Oh fuck! They retook A. How?
I really want to go and go.
There was literally like fucking 5 people in the bunker.
I'm still waiting to go into on. Hey, here we go. What match? What match? What weapon do I use?
The one of the machine guns, the laser machine guns.
Yeah, TL50.
Aha! It's still an LMG, but not a light machine gun.
I've got to try and remember the controls now as well. Damn. Yeah.
Not that hard.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Doable.
Point and shoot.
And every now and then throw an ionic charge or something.
I have I'm Italy, Troy.
Us too.
I don't. Hey, I got a kill with
Operation
thermal
Over.
powder.
That was the 3rd attack.
Wait, I joined and it's...
I joined on the final attack. I basically solo capped 3 zones.
Troy, I joined in Operation Over.
Yeah.
Fun.
I managed to get 15 or 17, joining in the final attack on the same map,
Oh, sugar honey,
playing like 10 minutes.
I forgot it was Saturday's birthday today.
Whose?
Charlie, you suck!
Whose birthday?
Tash.
Oh.
Charlie's crush.
No, that's the clue. No,
Charlie's ex-crush.
No, but the thing is, Tash has been my best friend since we were like 5.
Well.
Charlie's ex-crush.
Well, obviously, since she turned you down, you obviously don't think that.
Shut up.
It
Charlie's
happens.
ex-crush.
It happens. It happens. It's a part of life. Well,
My biggest crush was one of my big best friends. Now why? Because I knew her so. I'm almost ranked
What squad are you in,
69. Huh?
What squad are you in?
Oh, an idiot.
Ace.
You're not in a squad.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You sure?
Well, there you go, George.
Oh, God.
There you go.
George, how do you jump on the Tornek's back?
What?
How do
The
you
what?
jump on the Tornek's back?
You got
need
to
like...
find like a higher spot. Select its track, Find a higher spot, jump on its back by grabbing like one of the things, and then climb up.
Yeah.
They'll be very obvious. They're like, select a track, it's basically a trampled piece of land. There will be like a small hill beside it or something like that. Unless you're in like the ruins, first ruins, then it's like, yeah.
I'm at Devil's
Go look
first,
through.
that bit.
Yeah, that's a ruin. Go through like some of the buildings, select its track. Go through the buildings that are close to it. Some of them have like jumping points that you can get to. Not hard, very obvious.
Okay.
I forgot it was attached to the phone.
We're taking hold of a control point.
He's not gonna let this drop now. Just message her.
Squad XP boost.
I have.
Good. Then it's fine. Did you forget to buy her anything?
Well, just say
Well, if I forgot it was her birthday, then of course I did.
Well, I'm pretty sure her boyfriend would have bought her something, so don't worry about it.
Where are you going?
Nope.
Nope. How about yes?
How about yes? What?
How about yes?
Christmas Day is also Alphabet Day.
Well, ain't that great?
what?
Guess how many shits? Guess how many shits I give?
Boxing
I'll
Day
give
is
you
also
a hint.
Candy Cane's Day.
It's 0.
Boxing Day's what day?
Candy Cane Day. I've still got a shotgun on.
Who comes up with these days?
The people that like them a lot. Nope, that's a light tank. Nope, nope.
200 kills with some
Ah.
60, 50 kills with C4 or 1. Spot 100
You have only got one kill with C4.
or Claymore.
Have you ever played on Hainan Resort? Go to... Depends on if you're playing large or not. B or C, like the middle thing. Go up top, make sure you control it, and bomb the elevators. Like place them in front of the doors. The second one opens,
See that guy again.
We're taking possession of a control point.
Please don't make me laugh. Please, bring it up so much.
please don't hit Dobby. What? God damn it, that was not right. Please don't hit Dobby. Dobby will be a good elf from now on.
I saved your life,
We
bro.
are gaining command of a control
Nah, dude, I was full health.
The video's coming up
Save
to
the other
speed,
guys
to stop you.
They've triggered an orbital strike.
Killed you.
Troy, can I have healing?
Ah,
Don't worry.
Strike above the head.
Can I have a needle? No, because I don't have a needle.
What do you have then?
Healing box and rifle grenades.
Imperials only have one
I
control
was
need to get
taking out
30
some
kills
help,
first.
but then I got blown up.
You got blown?
For God's sake! I'm just treating the same bloody server.
Also, Charlie, I don't know. I found the thread for like the weird ass, the princess from the Legend of Zelda.
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah.
It's called. It has a very fun and easy to remember name. If you see her, turn off the game.tumblr.com.
By the way, I have a squad booster active.
Cool. Charlie, you want me to read the first post?
Yeah.
It's very disturbing. It was something that wasn't there before. No, something that was never there before. In the middle of the field, plain as day. An NPC I'd never seen in the game. Just standing there, not moving. I was certainly surprised. Could it be? No, there's no way. It doesn't make sense anyone out there. Of course, Ocarina of Time was still new enough that there was still the off chance that this was an in-game event. I did have the game nearly 100%ed. Maybe I had unlocked something no one else knew about. Or no, maybe it's just the postman. It can't be.
We're taking
It's not
command of the
moving.
last
It's
control
kinda
point. Watch for
frozen.
enemy movement.
That was the point at which I should have turned off the game. But of course, I had to investigate. If this was some never-before-seen game event, I had to go check it out. My excitement was tempered as I drew closer to this person. With every stride of my horse, it became increasingly clear something was wrong. The NPC was a girl, with red hair and a white dress, suspended slightly off the ground. She was completely motionless, not even her hair or clothes idly animating in the breeze. Her feet were together, standing on nothing, and her arms stretched far out to the sides. Of course, this image immediately called crucifixion to my young mind, which was somewhat unsettling. This was not helped by the fact that, on close inspection, the girl had no face. She had a little polygon for a nose, but no face texture. In fact, her white dress looked more untextured than intentionally white. The more I looked at her, the more she looked just unfinished. Polygons on the back of her legs were missing, allowing me to see right through them. Attempts to talk to or interact with her were fruitless. Link and all the other objects just clipped through. At this point, I had come to the conclusion that she was just some bit of beta information that the game had loaded up. I was big into digging up cool beta stuff from games, so this all started to make sense for me. The game had spawned an unfinished NPC, probably in place of the postman. No big deal. This would have been another good point to shut off the game. I kept playing, exiting and re-entering Hyrule Field. The girl was no longer there. I was writing in my head the post I was going to make about this on the Ocarina of Time fansite board. This was the age when it was kind of thrilling to see a game goof like that, rather than just an annoyance. As the sun rose and the zombies fell away, I rode off to find more adventure. Dinner time was still hours away. But as I continued to play, the game started to change on me. The first thing I noticed was the loading. N64 games traditionally had almost no loading, but suddenly the game was getting hung up on transitions between areas way more than normal. Not long by today's standards, but a 5-second wait on the N64 felt like an eternity. Secondly, when an area would load, the music wouldn't load with it. There would be a period of silence, and then the music would kick in. It wasn't always the right music either. The Hyrule Overworld was the most frequent to start playing, no matter where I was. The Gerudo Forest theme also came up a lot. Notably, whenever I went inside a house or a shop, there would be no music. At this point, it still just seemed like I was experiencing some kind of ROM glitch. That changed when I decided to check out what music would play at Kokiri Village. The answer was none.
Really?
No music played when I entered, and no music started no matter how long I waited. No ambient sounds either. That wasn't it though. Something else was wrong.
Defend that
There was
control point.
no
The
sound.
rebels are taking
There was
control of
also
it.
no movement. All the Kokiri, on closer inspection, were stuck in the same arms-out pose as that mystery NPC. They didn't move or turn to look at me or anything. They just stared straight ahead, arms out. I couldn't even talk to them. Speak prompt appeared, but pressing it didn't do anything. Rather strangely, though they were all positioned roughly where they would be normally, the direction they faced was something off. Something was intently staring at a wall, or turned such that one of their arms clipped through the side of a cliff. It took me a little time for me to register that the reason for this was that they were all facing a single location. That mystery NPC was back. She was hovering a little off the ground in front of Link's house. Every Kokiri was staring at her. This time she was different. She looked the same, but now the moment I got near her, Navi started hovering around her, indicating that she was a real NPC. Trying to just walk up and talk to her didn't work. The moment Link would get near, he took damage and flew backwards. However, this being Ocarina of Time, I decided to try Z targeting her and talking to her stalked her from a few feet away. Immediately, my frame rate dropped to single digits, and the sound effects went choppy. In addition to the opening a dialogue box sound, a bunch of other weird sound effects seemed to be playing. High-pitched buzzing and what I think were some voice sounds from Princess Zelda. I was very certain the game was just going to freeze, but it didn't. Instead, the dialogue box opened, and the girl said the following. He's not moving anymore. Huh? What are you? Sad? Happy? I really can't tell. Looks like you're coming around. That's an unpleasant task. Goodbye. And the dialogue box closed. I heard a strange high-pitched sound effect as the girl's model began to shake in place. I ran. I left quickly forth. It should have been a very, very good time to turn the game. At this point on, the game became less and less stable. Doors and transitions between areas no longer went to proper place. I believe, upon leaving Concrete Forest, I immediately appeared in a graveyard. The kid was there, in the same arms out position. Talking to him made him say the same thing he always said, but only once. After that, he ceased to be targeted. Scary as fuck, and it's all... Worst part is, it's all real. It's multiple people.
That's...
Yeah, I've read about this.
Yeah. Fuck. No,
The server
like,
DC'd,
at some point, he...
the server DC'd. I'm gonna go and watch real quick.
Okay. Like it's...
The rebels have temporarily pushed us
The
back
worst
under
part is, like, at some point, blah 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 blah, he will join an area, pre-rendered backgrounds failed to appear entirely, and finally I was left in a black void. Well, not really, I was in a black void, but the location text said Marketplace. Apparently all the textures and pre-rendered backgrounds had failed to load. No music, no sound other than my footsteps. The Marketplace entities were there, strangely not with their arms out, blah 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 blah. They animated normally and could be spoken to, however, they all said the same thing, after which they would stop moving. Please look out for the princess. That happened. Like, how scary would that be? He's walking in a black void, talking to someone, look out for this. And like, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. It's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's...
Oh yeah, I thought the last NPC, the Reddit screen started playing. The model of the girl with red hair appeared, somewhere out in the void, without animating. All the townspeople in unison turned to look at her. I think I lost control of Link at this point. The last thing I remember was him turning towards her with the other townsfolk. He may have started to walk towards her too. He let out a scream like he was being hurt. Yeah, that's the first post of 13.
Oh my god, this guy in the sky is doing my nutting. That's...
Like, it is such a large thing, and it is so fucking horrifying. Okay.
Can we agree to never talk about that again?
Really? But I want to read the second one.
No.
That's something I quite wanted to do, like, for YouTube and shit, just creepy pastas and shit, like something like this. Holy fuck.
just like read a load of stuff out and just creep the hell out of everyone.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's some of the shit is so fucking creepy as fuck.
We must stop them.
My god, this guy in the sky is doing my nutting.
Why have you sent me a link? Why? No, Troy, please stop. Troy.
I didn't do it just once. No, I did it 10 times.
Why?
Why not?
Because you must look at it. Be freaked out.
You must believe.
Yes. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Actually commit suicide.
Regroup. We've lost control point.
Maybe not that bad.
Okay, part of the second post though. Of course, after my experience, I made sure to tell absolutely everyone what happened. I told my parents, my sister, the kids at school, even made a huge post on that message board I recently. For obvious reasons, no one I told believed me. Or a couple of people on the message board believed me, but you can find people to believe anything on the internet. As the weeks turned into months, I even started to question what I'd seen. It was nonsensical. I have vivid dreams at times, and scary ones too. I've had dreams where I'd get shot or stabbed and absolutely certain I was going to die. I would do anything, blah blah blah, but the experience. I'm getting sidetracked here. My point is that I wanted to be instant video game was just one of those vivid nightmares. It felt about as real. I didn't remember waking up afterwards. After about 6 months, I just kind of dropped the whole thing. 7 years passed. Blah blah blah, college student, completely out of the blue, 7 years since I caught up that afternoon. I received a message on Instant Messenger. This was a few years ago when people still used it. The following conversation occurred. This is not a transcript and it is instead done from memory. When you read it, keep in mind that the actual person's programmer was much worse. Or much the grammar. Person, like the other dude, you're not alone. Me, thanks, who is this? Remember that incident 7 years ago? I think you messaged the wrong person, guy. No, Ocarina of Time, girl with red hair. At this point, I had to pause for a second. I hadn't thought about this for 7 years. I became very agitated for some reason, more than I probably should have. Still polite to the last, I regressed my urge to type, how the fuck do you know about that? In all caps and tried to hear him out. Where did you hear about that? We found your old post, it's archived, everything is. We're good at finding stuff. Why? And who's we? The person says, she's real. There was about 30 second pause here. I think the person was expecting me to reply with something like, what or no fucking way. Honestly, I wasn't sure how to respond. You really saw what you think you saw. She's called the princess. You've all seen her. Again, who is we? We need you. Come here. Then he posted an URL, a URL. I was dubious. But if he knew about my story, at the very least he wasn't some spam bot trying to get me to buy cheap pills. I took a breath and clicked. I probably should have taken a deeper breath because I was immediately confronted with the image of the girl I'd seen 7 years ago. It was a screen cap of her from the game. The red hair, the white dress, the creepy arms out pose, the face. No wait, this picture, the polygons for her face were simply missing. Allowing you to see inside her head. Her hair and dress looked different too, and it looked like she might be missing a hand. Was it the same girl? It took me a second, but I finally noticed the background of the picture. There's some kind of building behind her, but not anything I recognized from the Ocarina of Time. It wasn't even the same style. This screen cap wasn't from the Ocarina of Time at all. It was from Mega Man Legends. She was in Mega Man Legends? I shook my head. I want to wake up. This wasn't possible. I spent 6.5 years convinced it was all just a bad dream. Now I was seeing it in front of me. But not just what I'd seen 7 years ago. This screenshot implied something far worse. Something that would soon be confirmed. My eyes moved down the page, and I finally realized what I was seeing. The image was the header for a message board. It was crappy looking board, but using some ready-made template. And with only one forum called the meeting room inside. A sticky thread with an all caps title begged for my attention. New here, read this. So I read it. This is a direct copy-paste of Fred's message, which remains on the forum this day. Pardon any spelling and grammar issues, I didn't write it. If you're here, it's because you've seen her. The girl with red hair and a white dress. She appeared to you in a video game you were playing, perhaps recently, perhaps years ago. Either way, you're now one of us. We are the Princess Society. First, let me make one thing clear. She's real. It wasn't a dream or a hallucination. You aren't crazy. Second, she's dangerous. You should consider it a blessing you saw her and lived. It means you had the sense to shut off the game. Not everyone can say the same. We know at least of 2 cases where players who encountered her did not shut off their game. They are no longer with us. Here's what we know. We know she appears in video games. I don't know what game you saw her in, but she isn't confined to it. She can appear in any video. There are some types of games she seems to prefer, and some from which it seems to stay away. But it can be any game, or any system, from any era. She never looks exactly the same twice, but her red hair and white dress are constant. We know she usually gives an unfinished appearance. We know she calls herself the princess. We know she can alter and glitch games in unpredictable ways. We know that if you allow this to too long, something happens. We don't know what happens game. This is a very real danger. At any time, anyone playing a video game could encounter her. This is why we exist. We have to stop her somehow, some way. We've all come together and to put an end to this and try to keep from claiming anyone else. Now, there's some bad news we must break to all members. You're a target. We have reason to believe that thinking about her, being aware of her, makes her more likely to appear. As such, if she appears to you once, she'll be increasingly likely to come back. This is also why you must never tell anyone about her. Just knowing about her puts people at greater risk. It's too late for you, but not for those you care about. Please, tell them nothing. Delete any online posts you've made about her. Don't tell anyone or you put them in danger. We're trying to find solutions. We're trying to find either a way to fight her, or to communicate with her, or to do something to put an end to all of this. The more might we have, the more chance we have to stop her. We need your help, and you need ours. You don't need to be afraid. You have our support. You don't need to stop playing video games or hide in the shack or anything crazy. She can hurt you if you remember one thing. If you see her, turn off the game. And that's the second post. Yeah. It gets worse, that's the funny part. Like fucking post 12 down.
Don't.
Oh, I could do post 8. The sisters.
No.
You're gonna give him nightmares, Troy.
Dude, I think I've already given him nightmares. It was 2 out of 13. I read all 13 of them. It was horrid.
Oh, for God's sake, stop activating.
Like, one of them is in Pokemon, like an emulator. And he's like, blah blah blah, random NPC, question mark above their head like a wild trainer. Found himself fighting a wild, lots of zeros, exclamation mark. It was the fucking princess. It's fucking, my skin crawls when I think about it. But that's the worst part. This happened. Like the dead part is probably like something that's a little exaggerated. But the fucking princess appeared in multiple games. Still does, because I still see posts about it. Pictures and shit.
What would you do if you saw it in the game you're playing? What would you do if you saw it right now?
Quit it. Turn everything off.
Oh my.
Turn it off, go downstairs, go watch some fucking TV or something. I'm done. Try again next day. Yeah, fuck, something less scary.
But you would watch a horror movie.
Yeah, but that's not exactly like, that's just reading something that you just put yourself in that image.
No, but
that
like,
picture.
that's the thing though. that fucking society exists as well. Got no link to it, but it's there. Yeah, there's a blog that's literally just like, the fucking, if you see me turn off the game, the princess.
Ah, who's the bloody hell shot me, you douche? Who uses shot grenades?
That guy.
I know, what a douchebag he was. Can't kill me normally.
I'm gonna do something.
No.
I know what he's gonna do.
Don't you dare, Troy.
Assuming you don't know what I'm gonna do, but you'll find out.
Just send me links of stuff. Or just send me a picture of
Oh
it.
no, I'll do one first.
I'm gonna send you images.
Yeah.
No, I would never do that. Because I can't save
You
the pictures,
would.
sadly.
Good.
Control point capture is underway.
Because I think if you sent me a picture, I would actually block you, Troy. No joke, I wouldn't.
He did not just get me with that. No way. Oh, God damn it. Man, I miss playing this game. Dude, don't stick with me, you're gonna die.
What are you doing, Troy?
I'm doing nothing.
It's your...
Oh, don't worry about it.
I am worried.
Or actually be afraid. Be very afraid.
That's more like it.
Our forces are taking over a control point.
Oh my giddy aunts, they're just walking all over us. They shouldn't. Oh, I don't know. Where's me gun back? We have some big damage control. Oh, come on. We're both Sam and Alex
Troy,
going
what
swimming
is this
though.
picture?
So you probably won't want to see.
Oh, what's he done? What's he done?
Fuck you, boy.
I sent him a picture of the princess.
Oh, no way. No way.
I know, I'm a dick.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
You're a cunt.
No, I'm worse.
Man, I can't believe you did that.
Like, you don't actually know what it looks like. It's the creepiest thing ever.
Oh, he does.
Well, I'm imagining like...
What, Skippy?
Oh, I think he's just sent me the image. Yeah, he's just sent me the image. Hold on, let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's
Think
like...
of seeing think of seeing something like that in a game like fucking Horizon, just randomly standing there.
No, seeing that in like Destiny or something.
Just
not
standing there
just
during
not
a strike,
just not doing anything.
doing nothing. It's like in a
Just in the-
transitional area, just being
Just
there.
in the raid. Just in
Oh,
the raid.
dude, I'd be done. I'd be out.
Just no, like in the dogs
Fucking
encounter.
burn the console.
Oh,
You know the dog encounter?
dogs encounter, yeah.
In the wind, just in the trees.
Oh,
You just
man.
see just in the trees.
No way, no
No,
way.
dude, just during Callus, sitting at the throne, standing there on the throne, just like
No,
slightly
no,
levitating, just being
no,
there, like.
Troy. No,
In the
Troy
skull.
in the shadow.
God.
Troy
In
in
the-
the,
yeah.
in the shadow realm.
Just like instead of the fucking, just being there in front of the face, just like hanging there, like,
No, instead of the skull.
damn it.
No, instead of the skulls, they're just a load of them.
no, because
come
you
at
wouldn't be
you.
able to shoot them.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's way more creepy, but they just stand there.
Yeah.
Like they're there, you can't do anything, they're just there.
Oh. Oh.
Like, that's the worst part, there's just, you can't interact with it, it's just there. When you try to go to her, she's just, there's nothing, disappears.
Fuck! Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Like, you know what
dude.
happened when that dude came back like 7 years later on the same game console?
What?
The fucking first thing that happened when he turned it on, not the game, no, it was an image, it was like fucking an image. And the sound, you left me.
Oh.
Creepy
Oh,
shit ever, right?
Oh, I've gone.
Like, and after that, the game launched, I was like, God damn it!
No,
Son of a bitch!
Troy, you don't understand. Oh,
You can't take ghost stories.
no, my whole body's just covered in goosebumps.
Yeah, I had the same thing. But it's the fucking, because you know the story. You know half the story, not even half the story. I know the entire fucking thing. Guess what I feel like? Holy fuck! But it's also kind of awesome.
just randomly, just like, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's holy shit, but it's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn how to pilot as well again. I'm gonna have to learn everything.
Johnny just like scared the shit now. Like every corner he turns like fuck. Oh, dude, nothing. Johnny goes fuck.
Imagine seeing that in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Just in anything.
Yeah, in anything that's not a retro game, you'd think it would be so out of place.
Oh, oh, scream,
ain't
Troy.
that fun? I love how you actually looked at the picture too.
Well, I didn't know what it was.
You could have guessed it.
Oh my god.
There's
It's so.
There's a video on Instagram of a man keep passing out on a roller coaster, and then he just wakes up as it like goes down. He keeps passing out.
Yeah, scared the shit. At least you're not that bad.
Oh, I hate you, Troy.
Yeah, I know. Everyone does.
No, everyone hates that
I swear I
noise.
just saw it in a FIFA video. I swear I just saw that in a FIFA video.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, shut up, Troy. I don't want to play
It's
Destiny. I don't
actually
want to play
like
Overwatch
a very
anymore.
well-known gaming story.
I don't want to play Overwatch anymore.
You shouldn't want to play anything anymore.
That's what I mean.
a TIE bomb
I just get killed by Umbrella Corp.
Darth Vader.
Wait, would Charlie even know what Umbrella Corp is?
Nah.
No, she won't. No. Resident Evil.
No, shut up.
You can't take Resident Evil?
No.
To be fair, the third one with the crows, oh my god, they're creepy as hell.
I swear I just saw it in Destiny video. I swear I just saw it in a video here. Oh, Troy, I hate you.
Yes!
I hate you. I'm just getting so paranoid now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny.
No, it's not. Was that the whole idea? Just making him paranoid?
Tomorrow, I'm just gonna say like the princess is watching you.
What? Sky.
Sky, yeah, Sky.
Joy. If I ever, you know,
tomorrow,
if you do that, I will.
let me.
That's an affirmative. Air support on.
I actually want to murder you right now.
That incredible feeling of dread you're feeling right now, you'll feel that for a week.
Why a week?
Trust me, a week. One, it's the scariest story. I had it for like at least 4 days. Two, you're with me and I'm a cunt. You'll be seeing it everywhere where it isn't even there.
That was a great shot.
That's funny as fuck. It's horrible for you.
You know he's not going to
Also
sleep
for me,
tonight.
because I remember. Oh yeah, I remember myself of it, which is not smart. But hey, whatever.
Son, why aren't you going into college today? I don't want to see a girl. Well, son, you've got to put up with girls. They're part of life.
They just exist.
They just exist.
I don't want to see this one.
Fuck you.
I've just thought of something as well. Now you've got the perfect opportunity to ask that girl out to basically say, yeah, can you come cuddle with me at night because I'm scared. I need some cuddles.
I am scared.
I need someone to hug me at night.
Yeah, girls like an emotional man. Not crying, but hey,
Yeah.
compromise.
Yeah, just don't cry. Act cool, but don't cry. Sorry, act scared, but don't cry. That works.
But we're still in good shape.
Yeah, how can I?
And then suddenly I just get Sky or someone to send Charlie a picture over his phone.
Oh my god, I swear to god, that blowy guy is annoying.
Or I just get Snapchat, get Sam to add me, and I just send that picture, leave. Like unknown number, like.
That'd be the best thing to send it like from an unknown number.
Well, if people know the story, yes. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, otherwise it's kind of pointless.
Well, it'll
But
still
still, that
creep
would-
them out because it's creepy as
Yeah.
fuck. But oh, that didn't work. Damn it! I got killed by fucking Umbrella Corp again.
Imperial fighter
Spawn
down.
trapped you, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
I love spawn trapping people on Battlefront. It's so easy to do.
Richard, do you want me to tell you something freaky as fuck?
No.
I think you've annoyed him.
I broke Charlie.
Yeah, you've done something.
I just saw it. I just fucking saw it.
I have seen it.
Imperial air defense is coming into range.
I have seen the
Affirmative, fighter
princess.
support coming
I was
up.
like fucking 14 or 15 years old.
Wait, what are you talking about? Is this a story or you?
This is a me. The princess.
Wait,
you thought the princess was a story? It's not. This is a very real blog post.
No, but like a story. No, not a story, but you know, a thing of like a post. Or is it you?
No. This is something that happened to me. I saw the princess.
Hostile
It
fighter
was in like
closing
fucking
on.
fucking game, was it?
Homing missile closing fast.
Old game. On the PlayStation 2. I still got it somewhere. Darkness, that was it. Game Darkness.
Oh my god.
You're basically a mob boss and shit with demons. And all of a sudden you see that fucking thing. And this was after I heard about this, or fucking, yeah, after I heard about the story, I was like, God damn it! Son of a bitch! No! Rushes over to the PlayStation, pulls out the fucking power cord, like, no! It is real! It is all too real!
They've got the speed on here like there's no tomorrow. And we are getting on Bloodscape, who wins?
Imperials inbound. Going in. Cover me.
But for real, Charlie, you'll see the princess one day.
Shut up.
Scary as fuck, and then you'll probably never see her again. Until 4 years later.
3 years later.
To be fair, the voice
Real,
that...
all jokes aside, though, I did see the princess.
Shut up. I don't care. No.
You do, though.
No, I don't.
You left
It's there.
Yeah, do salad fingers. Just say it in like salad fingers voice or something like that. Oh my god, will you guys stop going after me? Just because I'm one of the best fighters going at the minute. Because everyone else sucks.
Or my favorite one. Let's have some fun.
Troy.
Oh fuck, no, nade in my face! I just jumped over friendlies to escape from my own grenade. Good. Bang.
Ah, we got our asses kicked. Can't believe that. We win. Look at that, 27.
I got dicked.
27 for 5. Easily dominated that game. Now.
Where did that dynamite come from?
Came from the princess.
No, that was a dude that was being a dick.
No. He was the princess.
You're trying to joke about it, Charlie, but you realize that this is a very, very real thing, and you're gonna be scared as shit someday.
I swear I just saw it. I'm just getting paranoid now.
Yeah, you are getting paranoid. You believe stuff way, like, you not believe stuff way too easily, but you take things to heart way too easily and stuff like that. Just literally, it's just don't believe that.
It's a story, but it's not a fake story. For real.
No, I get really paranoid really easily. Like, I can't be home alone without any sound. I have to have sound because I
Really?
believe someone's gonna
I
break
love being
it.
alone without
Yeah.
sound.
See, I'm scared.
No, I
Quiet.
See, I'm scared of the dark, but
I don't
it's
like-
if I've got music on, I'm fine. Like, if I put music in my ear, I'm fine.
I'm not scared of the dark. I'm not scared of being alone. What I'm
No,
scared
it's
of
not
is
being-
what
it's not-
happens.
it's not the sense-
is what
no, it's not
happens
being-
in the dark.
No, it's not being alone. It's the sound of nothing. I get paranoid about.
It's not being alone. It's loneliness.
No, it's the sound of it.
It's
the sound of nothing.
no, it's not knowing it's not knowing. That's what I don't like. I don't like
I get
not
paranoid
knowing.
with it.
I have to know like what's there, like what
I
is
get
here.
paranoid because I think someone's gonna break in and all that stuff.
Oh no. Look, what I hate is waking up at night
Going to raid the
in the
Imperial base.
complete darkness. At one time, I woke up when I was like 9. That was when I still had lots of stuffed animals and shit. Like, they're like pretty much all of them look away. Oh, not like
shut up.
face away from me. One time I woke up at night, like a solid 3 out of the, or fucking like, all of them but 2 were looking at me.
No.
That's not the worst part.
Cargo is in our hands. Escort it back to base.
Like, to stop myself from being scared, I looked at the ones that weren't looking at me. They turned. They turned towards me. Looked at me. One, like, basically was looking downwards because it was like the very, like, heavy-headed one. Basically no feeling. It looked up. I didn't sleep the entire night.
I'm surprised you did. I'm surprised you didn't. I'm not surprised.
Ah, damn it. Enemy hit for 122. Yeah, but I had my fair share of scary shit. Another time, I was walking in the woods with some friends, like, just fucking around, not being dumbasses, cycling through the woods. Suddenly, like, we were in a line, I was second, and we were with, like, 5 of us. Suddenly, we saw a dude. Like, just randomly a dude with his back towards us. This was not some dude, it was like a bulky-ass dude, torn clothes and shit.
Panic! Rocket launcher!
That was like the last of us. Like, cause we all stopped in like completely fucked, scared, shitless and stuff. This was not this guy did not look like a normal person. He came up behind us. What's up, guys? Why are we waiting? The man turned around. He had like the fucking scariest ass look on his face. He came running towards us. Yeah. Imagine what a 9-year-old kid feels like.
You went, oh my god, you went, no.
The cargo has been picked up by the Imperials.
Fuck, dude.
Can we shut up, please?
No, I love this sharing scary stories. Skippy, you want to do one?
I'm good. I'm no good at scary stories.
You have no scary stories? Because I'll tell them very, very creepy. I'm very good at it. I have a voice that speaks. That can make
it is your voice rather than the story, isn't it?
I can make the most like normal
The
things.
enemy have secured the cargo.
So creepy.
It's always the voice. Yeah, it's always the voice.
It's that what you just did. What you just did. That's the creepy thing.
I know. That's right. Well, that was not even trying that much. I could make it worse.
No, please.
Yeah, the voices definitely
Part
don't
three.
help.
This story.
No. Shut up.
This is somebody was.
I'd say that you could. That'd be enough tonight, Troy. We can't creep them out too much.
Yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. And I won't say anything all day, and at night, when people join the party, it was like... Shiver down his spine.
Leave me alone.
The funniest part is, he's gonna have to sleep tonight. That's not gonna be easy.
Nope.
Do you know what I watch at night though, sometimes? Top 10 sword traps.
Top 10 what?
Salt traps.
Salt
But
traps.
salt traps are all very bad. Like, the only
Yeah,
one
no,
that's
but-
actually good is like the reverse bear trap.
No, the main one is the shotgun carousel, my favourite.
Fair enough, that's a pretty good one. Did you see the new Jigsaw movie?
No, yet. I want to.
Me neither.
But I know that the game you're watching is the first ever game
Getting this shotgun's gonna be a pain in the
Jigsaw
backside.
made. Whereas the one...
Our cargo has
Wasn't
been
that the
returned.
reverse bear trap?
No, like as in the one that was never made into film.
Ah.
As in the first trap he did where the body went bound for it. Like, story lore.
Yeah.
I have a 6 KD right now in Overwatch.
Good
Nice.
for you. I have a 0 KD Battlefield right now because we haven't stopped the match yet.
I'm on 9 for 8, so work it out.
1.0
1.0 something. Just call it 1. It's a lot harder to get like kill streaks, especially with the gun I'm using. It's a lot harder to get kill streaks with this fucking gun.
That's a creep down.
Oh,
I don't like it.
Stormtroopers
oh
are
baby,
I don't like it.
baby boy not grown up yet. No, no Christmas. No Christmas this year. Yep, that wasn't gonna do it.
How many more do I need? 9.
I thought you meant stories.
I can
then.
even sigh. I can even sigh. Creepy as fuck.
How?
Or make it feel like someone's breathing.
Yes,
down my neck.
yes, yes! I have the fucking hot contract. Thank God for that. I can get rid of this goddamn one.
Like, even that.
Wait, Charlie, why did you comment saying you left me?
I didn't.
Hey, dude, it's Had's Viper. You're the
I
only
didn't do that.
on my stream. Oh, someone. Yeah, okay.
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
You left me.
I didn't do that, CV.
That's fine.
Bum.
He
didn't do that.
He doesn't realize. He doesn't realize he's barking up the wrong tree here anyway. Because I don't believe in ghosts and crap like that anyway.
That doesn't matter.
Unless
Charlie
there,
does,
unless,
that's half the fun.
unless there was
Like, I don't
physical,
believe in-
unless there's
unless
physical hard evidence, then unless I've seen it for myself, I don't believe.
Dude, have you seen? Oh, okay, fair enough. That's all videos. Yeah, I've experienced weird shit like that. Like, not only that thing with the stuffed animals and shit. No. Once when I was with like a few friends of mine at night. It was like with my best friend and his girlfriend. We were like fucking 12 at the time. And this girl was really into all the ghosts and shit. It was like, and she was really into it. And I didn't believe shit.
When you say like,
Fuck, I was so young and ignorant.
when you say like really into it, do you mean like too into it, or?
Too into it, like Ouija boarding things and shit.
Oh no, yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
But she said that her house was haunted. And I was like, nah,
No,
I don't believe shit like that. But like, all three of us woke up that night to a high-pitched scream.
Okay.
And after that we heard nothing from it. But we do know one thing. The girl that or like, my best friend's girlfriend, she stopped believing it, after a week. She didn't want to. Well, I'm not sure if she didn't believe it anymore. She didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say, because it'll freak Charlie the fuck out and make his imagination spark.
Come on, guys.
I could
really.
make it even worse, saying
I'm good
that
at
a
this
month
game.
later she moved out. Moved away. Which is true, because she didn't.
Well, that's just.
The Canadian little fuckwit never talked to us again because she thought she was too cool for us, but that's beside the point.
That's beside it, yeah. Man, I have been losing left, right, and centre on this game, and I'm having the most kills. Deaths are average. Most score, just losing too many games.
I see so many people, and I'm about to get sniped. I need to get to B.
My whole body just shifted.
What's the on Battlefield 1?
I love creeping, Charlie. I really should do creepypastas and shit. I'm very good at sounding creepy.
You were saying, CK?
So I was going to ask, what's the sniping like? Because I know on Battlefield 3 when I did it, the bullet used to bend.
Sniping?
Yeah,
oh,
there's still
sniping's
bullet drop.
awesome.
You
There's
still got
bullet drop.
drop.
But that's because Battlefield is realistic, and in real life, snipers have to deal with bullet drop as well.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's still in Battlefield 1 it still drops, does it as well?
Oh yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't do it as much because most maps are on like max range, or like high ranges are like fucking 100, 200 meters, which is not a lot.
That's actually quite small, yeah.
Yeah. But that's because most of the of the World War One battles weren't fought at long range, simply because they didn't have the resources to build lots of snipers.
What's the the creepiest creepypasta that I don't like is Jetta Killer, or Squidward Suicide.
dude.
Squidward Suicide I don't like.
You know which
Squidward
one's?
Suicide.
Fuck, there's one with Sonic. It's creepy as fuck.
I don't know that one.
Give me a
Please
second.
don't.
Pressure on the Imperial
Please
fleet.
no.
Our bombers need a
I
clear
hate you,
passage
Troy.
in order to bring the Star
No,
Destroyer
for
down.
God's sakes, what's he done now?
Charlie gave me the idea of creepypastas. And I was gonna, what I thought was creepy as fuck was 1999.
Shut up.
I love it. It's like 1999 is basically a Canadian. Like, it sounds very true. It's a Canadian reporter chasing a
Imperial never saw it coming.
something he saw in 1999, a very dangerous predator for like children.
They destroyed one of our cruisers.
What was it Cinderland? Was it Cinderland?
Oh no. No, Slenderman's a creepy ass creepypasta. Not even the game. It's like like how it's told and shit. It's the story. God.
But all it is trying to give you your wallet back.
Huh?
All he's trying to do is give you your wallet back.
Not in this story.
One less hostile.
Not in this story, Charlie. No, no, no. He wants you dead in the most horrible way possible. He's not even doing it for the kill. No, he's just trying to
Focus
torment
fire
you.
on the destroyer's subsystems. They're vulnerable.
He knows that if you are tormented long enough, he'll end it. And if not, he'll be there.
Shut up.
I love this, because I can do it so easy. I don't even know most of it, because I like it.
Why is this so
I
bad to
love
me?
horror. I love the feeling of fear is a universally both horrific and tremendous feeling.
No, I just.
You can be afraid, but you can also be horrified. Being horrified is awful. Being afraid is also could be
Our
horrible.
Y-wings have scored a direct
Most of the time
hit
that
on
I'm
the
afraid is
destroyer.
when I'm fucking
It
doing like
exposed
fucking
subsystems.
free fall, trust fall or something like that. You're afraid, but you're afraid for like a good reason. And you also know that it's not gonna go wrong. It gives you that's like the kind of afraid that gives you a lot of energy, a thrill. If you will. Ah, yes, this is the site we're looking for. Creepypasta.com. Yeah.
I'm starting to see why a lot of people don't go heroes now. Jesus Christ, this is insane.
After waking up with a jolt, the girl laid in bed a few seconds later. Reaching over to switch on her bedside lamp, she tried to remember exactly what had stolen her sweet slumber away. When she couldn't, the brunette swung her legs over the side of the
For all
bed
their
and
fight,
moved herself.
our bombers need a
Checking
clear
the time on
path.
her phone, she snorted when she saw it was midnight. The witching hour. Knowing that sleep would only invade her, she left her bedroom to the kitchen, a good cup of coffee in her mouth. As she passed by her front door, a chill spread like liquid fire down her spine. It's only winter, she told herself, focusing again on the coffee cup, rushing out scoops of water and preparing her cup gets her off. But as the dark liquid boiled, she had nothing left to keep her mind from wandering off. The chill returned and she couldn't help but glance behind her to the front door. It stood there innocently, just like always. Dead bolt still in place. She could see nothing in the spring. Turning back to her coffee, she did her best to forget about the feeling. With her cup in hand, she started back towards her bed.
Check behind
As
you.
she walked by the front door, she decided to take a quick glance at the peephole. held upon the rest of his body. A chill worsened with each step she took towards the door, further away from the safety and open. She pressed her empty hand against the cold metal door and took a deep breath before leading her eye to the peephole. At first, she could only see an inky blackness and somehow seemed to swirl in itself. When she blinked in surprise, the void melted away. She wished it hadn't. In its place, there stood what she could only guess was once a man. His limbs were long and inhumanly awkward, with bulky joints branching off into several arms. But only unlike the branches of a tree, the creature was draped in a black suit, somehow making the thing more nightmarish to her. The icing of the proverbial cake, however, was that it was what passed as the hellish thing's face. It was as though her mind blurred the ghastly visage to spare itself further shock and horror. She shoved herself away from the door with her hands still pressed against it. A scalding mock of coffee fell, liquid burning her bare legs as she fell backwards and tried to crawl away from the door. She knew somehow that her mind hadn't been playing tricks on her. As she crawled to walk away from the door, she watched as tendrils as black as the void she first saw snake around through the cracks. The girl was trapped between the instinct to flee and the gut feeling to not turn her back on the door. When the door jolted, the urge to flee overcame her and she slipped in the burning liquid as she tried to make it back to the room. She knew deep down that she was trapping herself in a corner, but she had to get away from the door. The girl was halfway down the hallway when she heard the previously locked door creak open. She screamed and slipped into a wall, cracking her chin on it and stunning her. After that, there was only darkness. Nicole! A warm male voice snatched the woman out of the trance as she turned around. She was met by one of her sister's doctors. She nodded, not sure if she should say anything, or even if she could find her voice if she didn't have something special to say that morning. She had gotten an urgent phone call from the hospital saying that her sister, Lindsay, was dead. Before they had even let her see her, the doctor had pulled her off to the side and insisted that they talk to her about what might have happened. Phrases like self-inflicted and assault thrown around, and Nicole felt her mind reel.
Intercept those fighters.
She still hadn't fully understood what they had been saying until she saw Lindsay with her own eyes. The little sister had a bandage wrapped around her head, covering both of her ears as well as her eyes. They said it was to keep her now deadened eyes from drying out, trying to keep an infection out of the woman's guts and more grenades in her ears. The doctors had guessed that either she or someone else had jammed a pencil into her off balance or to detonate something. There was the mix of first and second degree burns on her hands, legs, and feet. Much was assumed to be the coffee her neighbors found stood all over the entry to her apartment. As Nicole walked into her sister's hospital the first time, she thought she had spied the silhouette of a man in the room. And she knew it wasn't possible. Her sister's room was on the third story of the hospital. Wasn't that a fun story?
Mate, I wasn't paying attention to it.
Ah, too bad. It was really fun.
What
Apparently
happened?
apparently a girl
Secure our droid and escort it
blinded
back to
herself, deafened herself by putting something, by literally forcing her fingers in her ears. Had second and third degree burns all over her body. She saw slender outside her. And when the victim's sister came to see her in the hospital, she thought she saw the silhouette of a man, an impossibly, anatomically incorrect man. But that was impossible. Her sister's room was on the third floor after all.
Commander Skywalker has arrived.
I love this. This is so much fun, isn't it, Charlie? Enjoy this too much.
No.
I like being
I was gonna say, yeah, you're enjoying it way too much here, Troy.
Dude, I love this. I'm such a sadistic fuck.
That's one way to put it.
Board Vader has arrived to
That's
the
the only
battle.
way to put
May
it.
the Force be with us.
Alright, don't argue with the man.
It's that.
Oh my god, come on, I've got to get some kills here. Come on. What the hell?
Going to be
I don't like
overrun
Troy.
if we don't pick up the pace.
The giggle? Because I could do the giggle even worse. I could do the giggle a lot more often.
No. Can you do the Zoidberg laugh, please?
No, that would be too nice.
I want to be happy.
Oh crap, that's Vader.
Charlie, I hope you do realize that I'm really trying to fuck with you now.
Yeah, a guy in my lobby called Sergeant Big Nip 69.
Oh, quality already. Basically quality.
Sergeant Big Nip 69.
Oh.
Sergeant Big Nip! Reporting
69.
for duty! Basically, he's either sucking dick or eating now. Oh, fuck yes. This is so bad and so cool. I completely forgot about the rules.
I activate. Oh man, I activated it and got killed
The
at the
rules
same
of
time.
the Princess Society.
Yes, I activated it. That means we
Rule
spawn
one,
up here.
You see
Get
her,
in.
you're safe if you turn off the game. There's no power if you turn off the game. You can turn around. Right, turn it right back on without fear. She'll be gone.
Yeah.
Wonder she's not.
Because you cancelled it.
We've secured the droid. Now get to the hangar.
Charlie. Charlie. What if she's still there? She's always there. Just all you have to do is be lucky.
Whoever is
use my
R2 is an idiot. Colossal idiot.
We did it. Darth Vader's been defeated.
No, damn it. That was not a kill. Shit. I need someone to kill that sniper. Yes!
I've not had a single kill on this bit, and this is the bit that I love.
I need 8 more rifle grenade kills.
Please no more people bombs as well. Just please.
For Charlie, one more thing. Just one more. I want you to notice.
I hope you die.
Shit.
Dad!
The brave will keep you back.
Charlie, you
Did
need to
hear
notice.
that?
Huh? No.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I thought they did. You look desperate.
She is always there. It's just, you have to be lucky enough to find her.
They have us cut off. Take out the stormtroopers and continue moving
And
our
please.
droids to the hangar.
Do tell me what to do. I love doing this. And mostly because it's Charlie, and Charlie reacts so bad to it.
I won't react.
That you will react.
Tell me a creepypasta, I won't react.
Sure?
Yes.
That sounds like a challenge.
Come on, bring it.
You will regret this. You will regret that.
Oh, Charlie, you're gonna regret ever telling me
The
this.
extraction point.
Yeah. I wanted to do my laptop though. It's being strangely slow today.
R2, go over that side. Don't go that side. Other side. You dumbass. Robot. Whoever's controlling you is a dumbass. To be fair, we're dumbasses for running straight through the middle.
You most definitely should not have told me this just after Halloween. Come on.
I won't react.
I have to find a good one.
It says that now.
Yeah, but Charlie doesn't realize that I have quite the collection.
I won't react. I will not react.
In 2003, in the northeast United States, there was an incident involving a strange, human-like creature which attracted a lot of attention from the local media. After the story initially broke, most online and digital updates were mysteriously destroyed. Although these accounts were gone, the sightings of the creature continued to become even more frequent. What's odd is that many people reacted differently to the creature. In fact, the emotions and experience range from traumatic levels of fright to an almost childlike sense of curiosity. The sightings continued, and so the hunt for more information began. Finally, in 2006, a collaboration of various researchers made a chilling discovery. They had unearthed nearly 2,000 documents dating from the 12th century to the present day, all of them describing various sightings of a creature called the Rake. The sighting that stood out the most was a woman that dates back from the same year of discovery. Synopsis is provided below. A woman awoke in the middle of the night and accidentally ended up waking her husband as well. She apologized and her husband turned around to look at her. He gasped, immediately grabbing his wife, fearing for her safety. At the foot of their bed, sitting and facing away from them, was the infamous creature which was described as looking like a big, hairless dog. While the couple's eyes were still adjusting to the dark, the creature sprang up and crouched less than a foot from the husband's face. It stared at him for a while and made a dash for the children's bedrooms.
Assault team, it's now
The terrified
or never.
couple
We're
immediately
running out of
ran
time.
after it, praying the worst for their children. But they were too late. They ran straight to their daughter's room, only to find her mutilated and close to death. As their daughter was dying, the final words were, "He is the Rake." Then, as mysteriously as it had appeared, the Rake disappeared, never to be seen again. So Charlie, have fun sleeping tonight.
Shut up. You have to choose that one. Just choose that.
You said to choose one, you said any one, you didn't specify which one he could or could not do.
Oh, I could do even worse. I could choose something from the SCP Foundation.
Oh god.
What?
The Secure, Contain, Protect Foundation, Charlie.
Oh,
The rescue mission was a success. Now,
They house
let's
some of
take
the
out
most
this
dangerous,
activity.
creepiest,
Form up,
and
target
outright
the source
weird
port at the end of the
creatures
trench.
that
And
the
may the
world
force
has to
be with
offer.
Trench run time, bitches! And I
could do
died straight
something
away. What a douche!
Horrible.
You shouldn't have
They
hit me that
have-
quick.
Because the SCP is like alternate reality games, but they are something else, Charlie.
Luke Skywalker is here in Red 5. He's joining the fight.
Come on, mate, go for it. You're the only person. Oh, you're useless.
It's Charlie, because SCPs are not only creatures, they're objects or places in the world as well.
We've lost our squad in the trench. Prepare for
And you
another
never
run.
know where they might show up. They're not limited to one place. Most of the SCPs have not been contained.
Behind you!
Like SCP-087, it is a seemingly endless stairwell that limits the vision of those exploring it by absorbing excessive lighting. People who descend the stairwell begin to hear a voice of a child call for them in distress. Sounds fun, right? Oh, Charlie, you wish you never introduced me to anything horror related.
No, I think he's.
Your life.
I think he's just
Your
gonna
night's
regret
gotta
it.
be hell.
Like, I think he's just gonna regret meeting you.
Very true. This was inevitable. I love horror.
Can I kill Mark?
Darth Vader is
Can you
up
kill
there.
Mark? For
Watch out
sure,
for
go
his
for it.
eye.
Have some fun. Stab me in the eye socket if you want to.
Walking on you.
Oh my god.
That's it. You got it.
No offense. What the hell does your girlfriend see in you?
Yeah, fair enough. No, because I don't show her this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
This is the side of me that only a very select few people get to witness.
I feel honoured.
In that case, then I'm on it.
You sure?
Yeah.
This is also the very, like, the only side of me that most people wish they hadn't seen.
These guys are useless. I'm in the trench run. These guys are absolutely fucking useless. The other guys are at the half end of the map, and no one's even going for him. Yeah, if it was me, they'd be going for me straight away because I know where I'm going.
Or
A TIE
SCP-173
advance just took off. It's Darth Vader.
was the first SCP object written and served as the inspiration for Project SCP-173. It's described to be a statue-like entity that cannot move while in direct eyesight and can kill by breaking the neck of the victim if not observed. Similar to the behavior of the Weeping Angels from the British television series Doctor Who, the original sculpture, which SCP was based upon, was created by Japanese artist Izumu Kato. SCP-173 is the first SCP to be written, and the original author did not expect it to expand to the Foundation today. And it's the creepiest, most creepy statue as well, Charlie.
Even I'm gonna say thanks for that, Troy, because I hate those feckin' angels.
Why did they reacting like this?
I
hate-
No. It gets better. It gets better. This SCP is currently contained in a 4x4 concrete room.
Here come the TIE fighters.
Agents
Cut
of the
them off.
SCP Foundation made to observe SCP. Which one was it? 173. I've noted that while observing, they could hear a slight faint noise of concrete being dragged. This was observed as normal, and if changed, this should be noted right away. So Charlie, if you ever hear any kind of moving of concrete, you will now have nightmares.
The problem is, the original Weeping Angels don't move. Unless you... Doctor Who, they fucking said, oh yeah, let's make them move while they look at them. Which made them even worse.
Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. It's like the only thing that made him not that bad.
No, trust me, they were still creepy.
They were
still
still
creepy.
horrible. They were still very horrible, but that made them less bad.
No.
The episode where Amy becomes a Weeping Angel.
Exactly, that's the one where they move. No, she doesn't become one, she starts to become one.
Yeah.
But that's when they basically turned around and said, yeah, let's make them move, and it worked. It's actually surprisingly probably my favourite episode with
Dude,
Matt Smith in.
they made that in the fucking one of the Lego games. Fuck. It was creepy as fuck in a Lego game.
Yeah.
In Lego, it's made for children. Why would you put Weeping Angels in there? It doesn't get worse.
Don't blink. Whatever you do, don't blink. Don't blink,
If you blink,
and
dead.
yeah. Well, you're not dead. You get lost in time, so to speak.
You're pretty much dead.
Yeah, you're dead. You basically forget your whole life and have to learn everything all over again.
No, the worst episode, the Angels taking Manhattan. The Statue of Liberty becomes a Weeping Angel.
Oh,
my God.
No, I've forgotten about that one. Oh, man alive. Jesus Christ.
We've lost our team in the trench.
Assigning pilots. We are useless at this trench run. Give me pilots now. Give me it. Thank you. Right.
You're up. Hit
I can
that
do this
board
one
to
if
book
it's
it.
something I
Off
do.
your back.
No, one more I can deal with. One more.
One more creepypasta?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Doubt
Yes.
it.
Because I have
One
worse
more.
ones, Charlie.
One. Then I'm done.
There's an enemy fighter behind you.
Red 5 is here. Luke Skywalker has joined the fleet.
Homing missile lock on your ship.
Oh, am I a dick? I'm using a launcher with mortars to fucking bomb the point.
Steady, you're
The
nearly
roll
there.
on it.
No! I shouldn't have sped up. I was 3 away.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Triple!
Ah well.
I'm gonna try one more.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
2 KD
are
ratio.
so fucked.
If it's anything to do with Weeping Angels.
Oh no, I can make it worse than Weeping Angels.
Please do. Well, to be fair, nothing gets
Weeping,
worse than
okay,
Weeping
depending on some people's views, but
Angels.
for me, I can make it worse than Weeping Angels.
Weeping Angels worse. Where are you getting these from again?
Huh?
Where are you getting these from again?
Creepypasta.com.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
they have their own website.
Right. Just so I know not never to go on it. Like, ever. He's trying to pick out the right one.
Oh fuck, no, why did I get rest? I'm a fucking engineer. I cannot do things.
Say what now?
Holy fuck! I just made people blow up. I nuked someone, an enemy C4. They did not like it. Okay, Oh, Charlie, you really should notice that I can take one more.
Star Destroyer. Intercept those fighters.
Jeff was a little boy humble to
That's gotta be the quickest hero pickup I've ever had in my life. Like, what, 2 seconds?
No, but Charlie said that one of the worst ones he's ever heard was Jeff the Killer. Guess which one I just told or started telling.
Jeff the Killer.
Jeff the Killer.
Come on, man. Get it on with.
Ah, cause it's no fun now. You know it. I already got the initial fucking thing. This story begins with a couple who decided, son of a bitch, stop resing me, I need to read creepy shit. This story begins with a couple who decided they wanted to go out for the night. So they called up their usual babysitter to take care of their kids. When the babysitter arrived, the children were already asleep, so she decided that she would pass the time by watching some TV. However, the only TV in the house that had cable was situated inside the parents' bedroom, so she called them to see if it was cool with them. The parents agreed. Then the babysitter asked if she could cover up the angel statue, which was sitting in the room, as it made her feel nervous. Upon hearing this, the father hesitated, and then instructed her to immediately get the kids out of the house and call the police, because they did not own an angel statue. When the police arrived, the babysitter and children were found lifeless in a pool of blood, and the statue was real. Thank you for the silence, Skippy. That made it even worse.
You're welcome.
That's the fun part. Most people when they read creepypastas, they immediately do their like outro and shit. You shouldn't. You should give like a solid 3 or 4 seconds of silence.
Just to let it sink in.
Not even to let it sink in. It fucks them up. It lets your imagination go. It lets your brain wander. That's not something you want. Second after hearing one of the creepiest stories you've heard in a while. Like now, Charlie is probably going to be tormented by angel statues for the rest of his life. Which is very mean, but also very funny.
That's why he's humming.
I need to go to my happy place.
I need to go potty.
I've been to a party. I haven't been to a party since I was in year 4.
That can all change in a matter of 5 seconds.
Wait, what? It don't like you anymore, Troy.
Oh no, this was inevitable.
Why do you want to do it to me?
Because you're
the Skippy, but Skippy doesn't give a shit.
No, I don't
Skippy
believe.
can handle horror.
I told you, I don't
Doesn't
believe
believe in ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
See, that's the part. That's the funny part. If you actually want to be scared of something like this, you have to believe it. That you get scared shitless must mean that somewhere in the back of your mind you believe this shit.
So
See, I do too. I believe most stories like this, because I know that the world has some weird shit to offer.
Yeah.
Because I do. They've proved some of it.
But it's like all the paranormal activity and all that sort of stuff. Like I've seen the videos and stuff. It's just creepy as hell. But it still doesn't mean it still doesn't mean I'm gonna believe in it because it's like, well.
No, the Skippy has never seen shit like that, so why would he?
No, I have.
I've had things like that happen.
Plus, I'm a scientist, don't forget, so that kind of outrules my superstitious side.
Yeah, I'm a scientist, but I'm still.
Yeah,
you are a scientist, or?
Well, I'm a studying scientist.
Studying, yeah. See, I've got the other bit going for me. Oh, hello.
I'm not a scientist, but I'm like fucking the biggest atheist you will ever meet. Still.
Yeah,
oh, I'm atheist as well.
Believing shit like that isn't necessarily bad. Yay! Got my thing. I got every single medic gun now. And I mean every single one. Oh wait, no, well okay, except for one. I need one more, that is get 300 kills with the Sedlada 1906 special. 300 kills. So that's not happening for a while. But it doesn't matter. This is a fun night. I'm gonna be able to sleep. Like Charlie. And every little second of silence makes it worse and worse.
He's just thinking.
Which is something you don't want.
You're just thinking about it too much.
Yeah. Another reason why I hate waking up in the middle of the night. There's no way you can make sound. Why did I select this gun? Oh yeah, one that's so weird. The keyhole. Oh, I hate that one. Look at one of the few that I just can't handle for shit. And if I can handle, ooh, Charlie, good luck. Like that made me scared to pee through keyholes.
I don't do that anyway, so it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because this will make you scared to look at it. For the better of Charlie, I won't.
No, we can do it.
I'd like to torment Charlie though.
We can do it.
At some point, I gotta wait until tomorrow.
No, Troy. No, please, Troy. Continue telling me this because for some reason I'm winning all my games.
Oh, that's
See,
just,
there's another thing.
that's just even better.
Fear makes you so attentive. You
Yeah,
won't miss anything if you're scared.
You are full of adrenaline and you are so focused. It's unbelievable.
Troy, I just got 102 kills today.
Jesus Christ!
Only
Yeah.
102.
Yeah, only.
Yeah, but it's Overwatch. It's hard to do that. So please, continue.
But I'm not doing great. I'm doing shit. So I need to
I'm
read
doing
stuff
amazing.
instead of kill
Don't
stuff.
care about you.
I shot a dude up the ass because he didn't see me lying there. Okay. This legend involves a man who checked into a hotel for a few nights. After he obtained his room key, the woman at the front desk warned him that there was a door with no number on the way to his room. She explained that the locked room was used for storage. She also warned him not to go into the room or even look inside. The man, although intrigued, went straight to his room without asking any more questions. But by the second night, his curiosity had got the better of him. He tried turning the doorknob, found it to be locked. This is the woman up there. Not to be deterred so easily, the man proceeded to peek through the key. Beyond the door, what was looked like a normal hotel room, exactly like his own. However, in the corner stood a very pale woman, with her head resting against the walls opposite the door. Confused, the man returned to his room. On the third day, the man decided to look through the keyhole once more. This time, all he saw was the color red. Nothing else. Just a constant, deep shade of red. Maybe the woman had suspected that someone was spying on him and blocked her with something. The man decided that he would ask the woman at the front desk. She sighed after the man had looked through the keyhole. After he confirmed that he had, the woman proceeded to tell him the whole story. Many years ago, she said, a man had murdered his wife in the very room, and her ghost now haunts him. The ghost is said to be very pale, except for her eyes, which are bloodshot. Isn't it great, Charlie, how easy this shit is? Just sound calm. Sound calm and talk very softly. It'll be creepy as fuck.
You would not be.
You would be creepy.
He'd be
I
so
would not
scared.
have friends.
He would be
Every
so
single
scared. It'd be
person I
unbelievable.
was ever in contact with or forced to talk to would never want to see me again, for fear of dying. Because most people who talk like this have either deep emotional scarring or have had some haunting past that still follows them. And haunting pasts like that would turn out one of two ways. With them dead, or with people they know disappearing. Awkward silence takes over. See? No one would talk to me. Ever. Ever.
No.
That's some scary ass shit.
It's yeah.
Yeah. And Sippy, you think it's, well, off-putting to say the least. Think of what people who believe stories like that, they are haunted to the bone.
It's see, that's it. Yeah. Just Charlie's just like, why,
Charlie's
why,
like,
why?
I don't want to live, 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 I don't want to live. Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
You know what? We can't make it stop. It will never, ever stop.
It will never stop! Also, I could do so many laughs, so many noises. It really doesn't help people.
No.
But make sure you don't do certain noises with your girlfriend.
You think I make sounds like that when I'm with my girlfriend? Charlie, it takes skill, experience, and trying to do any of those sounds.
But don't talk how you've been talking with your girlfriend, Jordan.
Don't talk how I've been talking with my girlfriend.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't, Charlie. Don't worry. He's not gonna do a yo and go.
I'm not that dumb.
Go.
That would not only make her doubt, that would make her run.
We have secured all the droids. Now finish the job.
Oh, come on! Can't have a normal firefight so you throw fucking 4 nades at me?
Oh, this shot. Oh, you knew that was going to run out as well. Of course he did. Damn him.
Recapture the droids at once.
Oh fuck, that's a nade.
No. God, why am I so good right now?
I have gotten so many nades in my face because you're scared. Scared makes you attentive, which is great and horrible. Because you won't miss any details.
Be acquired.
Which is why horror games are so horrible, because you see everything.
See, that's why I don't that's why I don't like horror films, horror games, like Resident Evil especially. I will not watch Resident Evil.
Anytime I watch a horror film, I watch it with my girlfriend, so I have something else to look at. Multiple something else to look at.
Oh, of course you do. Of course. There's always a reason. Jesus Christ, man.
You think I watch horror movies?
Acquired a droid.
Oh, okay, I watch horror movies. I don't look at them though.
Yeah, you have them on in the background because, as most people know, as most people know, whenever people watch films, there is not much watching, like ever.
There's a lot of chilling.
No, I wouldn't call it chilling.
Stab! Oh no, wait, that was a shovel. Never mind.
I know you're there, mate. Don't even think about it. There's
A
no.
droid has been lost to us.
Why did I stop playing Zarya? Do you know what was one of the best console Zaryas in the world? When I used to play this game religiously.
Charlie, I don't care. Look outside for a second, and hope you won't see the princess. But that's all the fucks I give. I know, I'm a great friend.
Yep.
Charlie, I would kindly like to invite you.
There's a wall behind me, there's a little behind me, there's a wall, I haven't seen anything.
Shit!
Thing is, I can see. Yeah. Just put your thing. Oh, could it be a gas?
That droid must be recovered at once.
Wow, Wed, you were not on my radar. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna lose it. Wow, I'm gonna lose again, but I so can't wait. About 12 hours. I'm gonna try and stream. Well, no, nowhere near 12 hours actually. Why I didn't even bother saying it. I didn't get the game first.
Skippy. In a competitive, in one of my Facebook games, I can fight Octopus within 12 seconds.
Jesus.
That's how good I'm playing right now.
That's impressive.
Yeah, again, that's why horror is so good. That's why I like having a podcast full of creepy pastas and shit. Makes you attentive. You won't miss things.
Oh, Jesus Christ, insane.
Ah, that's a shotgun. Son of a bitch.
Droid seized. Excellent work.
That's Skippy. So far, I'm on my fifth ultimate.
Pathetic. We lost a droid to them.
Let's get the job done.
I'll plug this guy in and he doesn't know how to go. To be fair, I don't know how to go.
That's so much gas.
Droids have been captured.
Das ist Gas, ja.
We're almost there.
Oh, I just locked someone in those
The
three.
rebels just seized a droid.
Yeah, I can do that because I'm Dutch.
Secured all the power droids. Keep them out of rebel
Like-
hands.
The dialect that most people speak in the region I live in sounds so German. It's basically Dutch with a lazy tongue, but that could be classified as German. All I need to do is speak it very happy, and you would basically not notice that I am not German. I won't, because fuck, that dialect is not hard to speak, but I'm trying to get rid of it, because it's speaking that makes it very hard to switch back to English.
Yeah, so you've got, yeah.
Like that's when you get the English with very, very, very Dutch accents.
Do I go on Scarif? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I go on Scarif? Do I start on Death Star? I'll see what the next game is.
Death Star!
Death Star. Is Charlie still alive? Or is
I'm
it,
not sure, and honestly, I don't care.
or is he like, oh, it's Blast. No, I'll leave.
Charlie knows that if he speaks, I will make his life hell.
Well, it's more like, yeah, has he left
So
in
it's like,
fear?
I'll tell him something like, Charlie.
Has he been taken by an angel? Has he turned around, seen something and frozen? Like when you look at something, and you just freeze.
Charlie found the princess in his game, and just turned it off because he followed the rules.
You must believe.
No, it's alright, I was just concentrating.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
No, it's alright, I was just concentrating super hard.
Try hard. Go and try hard. Super Saiyan God.
I'm actually sweating.
I need to message my mate about Dragon Ball. Damn.
I'm actually sweating.
Where is he?
I think they're just placement matches.
Oh my
ranks, yeah.
god. Dragon Ball.
Part 5, the mistake. In the early days,
There we
so
go.
I've been told, Princess Society was very different. Society was formed around 2003 by a small collection of gamers, all of whom had seen the princess at some point. Apparently it grew out of a discussion on game facts, where one poster excitedly recounted his experience with a strange, weird, glitched character model, only to be amazed that a couple others had seen the exact same thing in several other games. It's the first paragraph. This could. I'm gonna have some fun reading this to Charlie tomorrow.
Take those
Oh damn,
stormtroopers down.
I
Before they do the same to you.
God damn.
God. Headshot.
Hey Charlie, want to hear another one?
No, yes.
I like how he says.
Story
I like how he
describes
says
a
no,
photographer
and then he says
who
yes
decided
straight
to
away.
find out.
Yeah.
We
Then I
decided
remember
to
how good
find
it
out more about an old children's show I used to watch as a child in wartime Lebanon. From what he remembers, the half-hour show relied on very graphic imagery and scare tactics to keep kids from misbehaving. He believes that the show is an attempt by the media to keep children in check, as the moral of every episode revolved around some strict ideology, such as bad kids stay away, bad kids steal food from the fridge at night. However, the one thing that the photographer remembered most was the closing scene of every episode. It was the same every time. The camera would slowly zoom in towards an old rusted iron door, and as it got closer, screams could be heard. The closer the camera got to the door, the louder and clearer the screams would get. When the screaming couldn't get any worse, an Arabic text reading, "That's where bad kids go," would pop up, thus signifying the end of the episode. Fast forwarding to the present, somehow, the photographer managed to track down the studio where the old show was filmed. Although the place looked like it had been abandoned for a long time, the infamous rusted door from his childhood was still there. He then discovered that beyond the door lay a small room, which was covered with traces of blood, feces, and bones. What scared him the most, though, was a caged microphone, which hung from the room. Done the rake, and the other ones aren't that bad.
I want to compliment a guy by messaging, but he's settled so I can't message him. It's bad, man.
Oh my god, turrets. Turrets, this is why I stopped playing Scarif. Too many places to hide. Not enough places to see people. He's right in front of me. There's a guy right in front of me and I can't see him.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
They have us pinned back and we are running out of time.
Okay.
That was bad. Game. Really bad. Oh, yeah.